NuubCast. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another NuubCast. This is Blomus, and I can't be held accountable for anything that I say during this cast because I am exhausted. Yes, here we are again. Xelnaga Caverns, and it's my good friend and yours, OGTsuna. Sooner or later, we're going to run out of OGTsuna casts, and then we're going to have to shut down as a channel. Because we're going to be out of replays. Woo! His opponent, TS Legitowitz. TS Legitowitz, or Legitowitz, which just doesn't make any freaking sense. So we're going with TS Legitowitz. It's a PvT. Holy crap, guys. I mean, what a freaking weekend. MLG, unbelievable. FXO, oh, spoiler alert. If you didn't see it, too damn bad. FXO Leenock takes the whole thing. 16-year-old Korean player, never been out of the country, never had any decent showing in the GSL. I think maybe this probably is his best GSL happening right now. I think he's in the round of 16 or round of 8. He just happened to beat Nest, or he don't even think he beat Nesty. He beat Huck in the last GSL right before he comes out here, and comes to MLG Providence and literally freaking wipes the floor with the best players in the world. Like, the only person who even put a dent in him was Don Ragu, and he 2-0'd him, dropped him to the losers bracket, where he continued to go through like every single past MLG player alive on his way to 4-1ing DRG in extended series. He beat Don Ragu 4 games to 1 in an extended series, because he was, remember, he had Don Ragu had 2-0'd him in the winners championship bracket, and then he beat Naniwa. Oh, what is this? What are you doing, OGTsuna? Then beat Naniwa 4-1 as well in the finals. Like, holy crap! Oh man, stealing a gas, dropping a pylon, cancels a pylon, keeps the gas. OGTsuna just being annoying at this point. Starting off a Stalker, getting his warp gate, chrono boosting both of those at the same time. This is actually a bit of a 4-gate build. This is something that you do, although we do see both gases, so maybe he's going to 1-gate expand here, get that Stalker out so he can get a little map control, see what's going on, and get his Nexus out. Anyhow, as we're seeing, the Terran player drop his command center quite early. And is that within range vision of this? Yeah, he does see that. So he ain't hiding nothing. Ain't saying nothing slick to a can of oil. Ooh, I'm a little gaseous this morning. Have to, not that you guys can smell it, but you can probably hear it. And whoa, oh man, that's pretty ripe. Oh my, oh my. Who was it? Comedian said, deep down everybody loves their own brand. I can't remember who said it, but he's wrong, because that's just nasty. Stankin'. Anyway, apart from my bodily flatulence, hope you guys are doing well. If you are unfamiliar, I hope this is not your first exposure to NuubCast, because you are going to be grossed out and totally thinking this guy's such a hack job. But what we're about here, NuubCast, is shining the light of esports of StarCraft 2 on the noobs. Oh, late force field. Gets one, but not both. And this Hellion's going to get in here. Is he going to do any damage? Sentry's firing away, tickling these Hellions. It looks like he's going to get one. Oh, he force fielded out his own Stalker. But it doesn't matter, because he can reach from down there. And so the Hellions die. He did get one Sentry, though, which is actually pretty costly for OGTsuna. You don't want to lose sentries that early. But he knows what's coming. He knows that he has full vision of the command center. He knows, I mean, he can see everything. And the Terran player is not trying to take it away. He's not using the Marines he could be using to take this off and get his other gas. So we can pretty much bet we're not going to see any kind of Banshees coming, or probably some tanks coming out. But I mean, yeah, he's got to take that down so he can get gas for his tanks. And in the meantime, OGTsuna getting a nice beefy army here, dropping his Nexus. Going to be getting that Robo out. But yeah, so if you haven't seen any of MLG, I barely saw a match. I saw some, I think I saw Leenock versus Don Ragu, some of it. I saw some of the earlier matches, but I worked all weekend, so I didn't get to see much of anything. I'll be checking out VODs of matches that I want to see. I want to see Leenock versus Huck, although I saw them at the GSL earlier this week, and I heard that Huck had like kind of a big mistake where he canceled his warp gate accidentally, and basically cost him the game. But the way Leenock was playing, honestly, it didn't sound like anybody was gonna beat the kid. I mean, geez. Sometimes you just get high, you just get on a super roll, and you win. So yeah, I wasn't even talking about MLG anymore, was I? No, I was talking about NuubCast, and why wouldn't I? Because this is frickin' NuubCast. But yeah, we pride ourselves in the philosophy that awesome games can happen at any level. This happens to be a diamond level match, so you know, pretty good play, nice macro, pretty good micro. But generally, any game between two players that are evenly matched has the potential to be very fun, very exciting. And as long as the guys are evenly matched, then those games can be really good and really fun. And it doesn't matter if you have macro mistakes or if your micro slips, or micro mistakes and your macro slips. Doesn't matter if you're macro in your micro in your macro. You can play a fun and exciting game, and I want to see those replays. So if you happen to have one, send it on over to NuubCast@gmail.com and buy good, you know, I mean, stuff like this. You got some engagements with these sentries trying to tickle tanks to death while Marines kill them. Guardian Shield is so awesome that it almost makes sentries viable in large numbers. Almost. I did say almost. Warping in Zealots here, not sure if that's the best idea, considering that it's Marines and they can kite them all day, but it looks like OGTsuna is going to clean all of this up. Lost quite a bit, lost the Immortal, lost all of his sentries, so that was probably, even though OGTsuna has a few units left over, I'm going to call that a win for TS Legitowitz, because he lost, what, like 2 tanks, maybe 3 tanks, and all the rest of his units were Marines, and Marines are basically free, so, you know, you don't have to worry about losing Marines in any matchup because they don't cost anything. OGTsuna tacking on some gates, doing anything else robo-wise, no other tech coming out yet. He is getting some upgrades. And, oh, there's a Twilight Council. Hello, Twilight Council. His opponent getting some upgrades, getting a combat shield, already has stim, already has no concussive shell, so we're probably not going to see any Marauders at all. And he is getting the plus 1-inch. And it's going to be all Marine tank, looks like. Not a bad idea. It's probably not enough quite yet for OGTsuna to move in on a Terran with siege tanks to feel comfortable. You're going to assume that the Terran is in a pretty defensible position here, so you want to get more units. There's the scan. So Legitowitz sees everything that's going on here, and OGTsuna is going to pull back. Maybe he's going to go ahead and either take third or take the gold here before he moves out again, or before he before he checks the mail. I don't know. Before he does something. But Ob's going out, going to check out, see if Legitowitz has taken the third himself, and see if it's okay. But this is a big force down here, moving out by Legitowitz. Going to be able... I think he probably has enough. He probably needs some more stalkers. That's a lot of Marines. Super happy fun time Marine army with a couple of tanks, and here come the medevacs. So I am not sure that OGTsuna is going to have... Oh, he did warp in some more stalkers, and he's got some zealots out here, but and here comes the first Colossus, so that is going to give him what he needs probably. But the Colossus is nowhere near the army. Question is, he blinked back with his stalkers. Where is that Colossus, Tsuna? This was not a good engagement for OGTsuna. He blinks away to save some of these stalkers, but man, he could be in trouble. He left his Colossus at home. He's now getting charged for the zealots. Is he getting the... No thermal lance as of yet. He's going to lose this Colossus if he's not careful. Down it goes. Marines kiting zealots. Stalkers coming in. More stalkers, more zealots. Trying to split the Marines. Now he's blinking after him. He's finally got him down. Oh, he's going to get another blink in on this. Get there, and down it goes. So not terrible. Not terrible. He did lose a Colossus. I feel like OGTsuna should be more behind than he is. But if we check out income tab, look at this. Equal harvesters. Holy for holies. Unit tab. Man. And down goes the third base for OGTsuna at the gold. Do we have a command center going down? No, more starports coming out. So I wonder if he's getting some Vikings or more medevacs. Breaking down these rocks now. And still sticking mostly with Marines. We do have a couple of Marauders on the field. Looks like just 3 or 4 though. And it didn't look like Legitowitz was even paying attention. And the Colossus hanging out in the back wants to stay away from the Vikings. And that time... clearly a win for OGTsuna. He definitely had more units at the end, killed more units, and as you can see, food count, he has got a significant advantage now. And there you have it. So I'm not sure what else to say about that. Legitowitz sticking with the bio. Which I think the prominent Terran players are moving away from bio as the main force. And if you listen to Artosis and Tasteless cast in GSL, Artosis is pretty much done with Marine Marauder as the best way to go in any matchup. He thinks Terrans need to go mech and just use Marines and Marauders as support units, drop units, things like that. The gold base is up and running. Legitowitz immediately transfers a butt ton of SCVs and drops 4 or 5 mules, so his economy is just stomping. Both guys have 70 harvesters, but with those mules, look at the significant income advantage that Legitowitz gets. But we check out the production tab. Thermal Lance about to finish. More Colossus coming, but also more Vikings. So he really has to be careful. There's not too many Vikings to where you can just allow your stalkers to take them out while your zealots are keeping the Marauders busy. And if he keeps it to these low numbers, about 5 or 6. But he is making them 2 at a time, so they are going to get a little bit unruly in not too much time fourth base going down for OGTsuna, trying to stay ahead. We do have a fourth command center already for Legitowitz, and he hasn't taken down these rocks, so he's very close. He hasn't taken them down just yet. We want to see that happen soon. OGTsuna getting those zealots out front, exactly where you want him to be. He's moving in. This could be the end of this game. Both guys at 1-1. Oh, nope. OGTsuna does have the upgrade advantage. The Vikings got killed before they even got close to the Colossus, and since that was indeed the case, Legitowitz didn't really have any choice. His army got quickly decimated with these 4 Colossus. It was all bio. With the Colossus over on this side, the 5 or 6 Vikings he had were on their way over and got killed by all of the Stalkers before they could even engage the Colossus. So another very good game by OGTsuna. Always happy to watch him play and happy to cast his games, but it'll be a whole lot more fun if you guys send in some more replays too. Don't forget, NuubCast@gmail.com. Send me good games, lots of engagements, and you know, more super happy fun time dancing. Yeah, I think that's all I got. Until next time, keep climbing that ladder. Peace.